Salutations, hello, hi, and welcome to Basic Public Speaking. I'm Christy Thomas. I'm a professor instructor for this course, and this is just kind of it's not so much a weekly chat. This is just a chat, kind of just discussing what's going on in these next few weeks. We are 2 weeks left of coursework, and then it's finals week for ACTC. So this first week, April 21st to the 25th, and then we'll also discuss the week of April the 28th through May the 2nd. We are officially done with all lessons in this course, so there's no lesson work, although I did open up 2 modules. One is public speaking extras, and it's just different tips and info and techniques from various speakers and scholars and communication theorists and just public speakers themselves discussing public speaking from their perspective. Just extra supplemental, not a required, just extra. And then I also put one labeled speeches, and it's multiple speeches from various speakers. Some are famous public speakers, some are really wonderful public speakers. I wish I could add more historic public speeches, but it's kind of tricky in the simple fact that a lot of these wonderful speeches from our history were not recorded. We have audio bites from them, but we don't have the actual one being recorded, so it gets a little tricky. Anyway, with that being said, for the week of April 21st to the 25th, you have your final storytelling due called Vlog It Out. The details for that is in its module, so check it out along with the link. Since this is a storytelling speech, there are no requirements beyond you recording yourself, delivering the speech, and uploading it. And you can have fun with this. The topic, your choice. Complete freedom here. So just approach it as you would a vlog or a podcast. That's it. Talk about anything that you desire. Then the week of April the 28th through May 2nd, your Cannon's Rhetoric Round 2 questionnaire is due. Same questions as Round 1. You're just using what you've learned from this course in this speech this time. And then finals week, which is May the 5th through the 9th, I have Wednesday, May 7th by noon is when your final speech is due. Now, all these modules have been open, and that final speech is a persuasive speech. Details are in that, but the technical requirements are 2 verbal citations, an outline along with a works cited because you have the verbal citations, and about 2 minutes minimum for speaking-ish. No big deal if you fall a little under. No big if you go over. This is like a minimum when I put time limits on it. It's just when you're falling below the 1.5-minute mark, we might have a few issues. But when it comes to using multiple verbal citations and persuasive speaking, it's usually easier to hit that time limit mark. So with that being said, Friday, April the 25th is the final storytelling, Vlog It Out by 5 o'clock. May 2nd by 5 o'clock is the second round of Cannon's Rhetoric. And by May 7th, noon. That's a Wednesday. That's a completely different time than anything's ever been due, that where I have enough time to grade and submit, and any dual credit student I may have, that also gives us time to get the grades submitted to your school as well. So the dates are also on the announcements, and I have them posted so you can always easily go back and check. The wind is starting to pick up. You can always go back and double check due dates, and all the modules are open, and the modules have been open so you can work them at your own free time. Just remember, in bold, italic, scream it from the rooftops, I will accept nothing past noon, May 7th, 2025. So, with that being said, you can all get it submitted now. Like I said, all lessons are done. All that's remaining is the final storytelling, second rounds, Canon Rhetoric, and the final speech itself. You can work on it as you so see fit, but I will accept nothing. So if you're missing any work or anything that has to do anything for this course, I will accept nothing past noon on May 7th. So that's about 2.5 weeks away to get everything submitted and done. If you have any questions or concerns or just need to chat, please email me. I'll get back to you as soon as I possibly can. I have grade books updated. There's been a few entries, so if you submitted something toward the end of last week and it's not reflecting, it's because I haven't updated it from like the end of last week. But you got that going for you. So, end of this week, final storytelling. End of next week, so, round 2 of the Cannon's Rhetoric Questionnaire. And that following week, that's finals week. You have until May 7th, noon, to get everything submitted. I hope you have an amazing week. Thank you so much. Bye.